Hello, once again, Knights fans, and welcome back to the first episode of the FD Women's Soccer Report for the 2016 season here with head coach Eric Teepe. I'm Phil Paquette. Coach, you guys open up this week against UNLV and UT Rio Grande Valley down in Texas. What are you expecting from your team this weekend, first weekend of the season?
Well, I think at this point in the year, we're just trying to figure out what we are. I think it's always important to kind of reestablish every year is a different year, and we have a lot of challenges this year, and I think our goals are still remain the same, but we have to start figuring out how we can get to that goal, and it starts with the first few games of the year, and they're going to be two tough games in massive heat most likely, and we'll have to find a way to learn a little bit more about ourselves. I think that will be a learning process throughout the out-of-conference schedule.
Now, you guys have had couple weeks of practice here on campus and then off campus up in Western Massachusetts. What do you think your team has learned about themselves in the preseason work so far?
I think the biggest thing is that they can count on each other. I think when you start preseason, you have a lot of things that you're looking at, but unless you can get your team together and play as one, it's not going to matter. And I think the one thing that going away really helped us be able to do was really get to know each other, to have a lot of time with each other on and off the field. So I think our sessions were pretty sharp up there. Weather really helped because it was a lot cooler, so we were able to get a lot more in than we would have if we were here. So I think it was positive in that sense. And the season's going to have highs and lows just like any season. But I think if you have a good base, I think you have a good chance of being able to sustain them.
You guys were preseason number one in the league after winning the conference title last year, first time in program history. Do you even look at that type of thing, and does it add anything to what you expect from your team, or do you obviously have your own set of expectations for them?
I think it's your own expectations. I think it comes with the territory. Typically if you win the one year, you're going to start the next, but I know how tough this conference is going to be this year. I think, I look at it, and any one of six teams I think could win it, and I don't see why any team couldn't be in the tournament. So I think for us, our goal is going to be, hey, can we find a way to get back to the top four again? I think that's, the way I look at every season. I said, you want to win, there's no doubt. You want to win the league, and then you want to win the tournament. But the first goal is to get into the top four, and I don't think that ever changes. And we had everything go our way last year, which was a good thing. And we're going to have to find a way to make those bounces go away again this year. And I think that starts in preseason. It's, I don't think it's a matter of being lucky. I think it's a matter of making your own luck, and that's what we're going to be looking for. Is we have a new challenge, and I said we have a lot of returning players that had an impact on our season, but we also have a lot of new players. So I think the combination now, they have to understand what it means to be a champion, and hopefully we can be back there again. That's the goal.
That was going to be my next question. You guys do lose a lot, but bring back a lot of contributors from last season, and you have a host of fresh faces. Have you seen the returnees show the newcomers the way, and how you guys want to approach every practice, every game, and how you prepare yourselves in that manner?
Yeah, I think we're trying to build a culture here that is long-lasting legacy, and I think our returning players, we have quite a few that had a major impact on the season last year, and I think because of that, they're kind of showing the younger ones the ropes a little bit per se, but at the same time, some of those incoming players are going to be looked at to start or play major minutes right away. So I think, you have to get past that you're new, and you have to, see who adapts a lot quicker to the college game than others, and I think in that regards, I think they do a good job of helping each other out, and it's from a coaching standpoint, it's always fun to be able to train that.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time this week.
Thanks.
Knights fans, you can follow the Knights all season long at FUKnights.com. Knights take on UNLV on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then take on Rio Grande Valley on Sunday afternoon. Be sure to check back in next week as we catch up with the Knights after their travels from Texas. Be sure to follow along all season long.